In this video, we're offering a preview of the candidates tournament in Madrid in June. So first game in first round will be Caruana White against Nakamura Black. So let's go to a recent game played on a rapid chess on chess.com. Fabiano Caruana White play e4. Nakamura always play e5 against very strong players. Now they go for the Spanish or Ruy Lopez. Knight f6 played. So this is the Berlin now defense. d3. Obviously, if white wants to draw, you could take like that, but that's not likely to happen, right? So d3 is to have a game. Bishop c5. All of this is theory. And here, Fabiano decide to pin here the knight. All right, so let's go to the opening. And here you could play, I don't know, like h3. Maybe you could do castle, but d4 play. This is a good idea because if black were to take here, you can fork on e5. So the game continues. And here Hikaru play g5. Bishop retreats, very aggressive. Now you have to protect here. Knight d7. So the game goes on. Now white has finished the development, and if black could castle safely, maybe even long castle, that would be great. But here white play knight c4. And I believe here maybe the best was to castle anyway. If you take here, where black could take and try to survive something like that. But here Hikaru was a bit careless and took on d4. Alright, take, and now rook a d1, threatening to take here. Right? If I play, the queen comes here. Now you can see the drawback of moving g7, g5, because now that square over here is very weak, and Caruana is having a strong pull on the white square. See if I play c3, d takes c3. And here, Caruana wraps up the game. What is the amazing move played? He found a move, rook take d6, missed by Hikaru. Now if you take the rook, bishop e5, attack the queen, attack the rooks, and you're up a piece. Alright? So that cannot happen. So here, knight c4 was played to attack d6, but after these moves, black is busted. Check. Now the king came to d8. If you were to try to defend like that, queen e5, nice tactic, double attack, wins a rook and the game. So queen b5, king d8, and black cannot survive. Bishop e5, attacking, rook e8, queen b7, and this is game over. If rook c8, rook d1 would win. So here, Hikaru tried c2, but checkmate here. So this is a game, Caruana against Nakamura. I would expect this opening the Berlin to be played, and Hikaru should prepare these variations with black. Let's go to the next game. In the next game, I'm featuring Alireza Firouzja with the white pieces against Hikaru Nakamura with the black pieces. Now I'm doing that because in round 3, Hikaru will face with black Alireza, the young and talented player. Now I'm gonna go again to a game, and it's very telling that Hikaru always plays the same opening against strong players. This was a blitz game, and bishop b5 is played by Alireza, and be careful that both Caruana and Alireza can also go with the Italian like that. But in this game, they'll go with the Spanish opening. g3 played to have a game, bishop c5, played again. Now, believe it or not, bishop g5 played again to pin the knight. So it seems like both Alireza and Fabiano play the same. And here g5 wasn't played, but here queen e7 is played. So maybe we worth explaining on g5, right? You could go like that, and on bishop g4, you will simply play like that with white, and maybe play c3, maybe play knight d2, a4, and you probably have a good game. Anyway, at any rate, the game went on, and in this game, Hikaru plays long castle. So we have a very sharp game. And once again, Hikaru goes g5, g4. So we can see a very similar theme here, but in this game, it was very complicated. And in this position, Hikaru made a mistake. So in this position, clearly white is trying to win a piece. So you have to move one of these pieces. Hikaru moved the knight, but then the game went on, and over here you have, after this move played, white is up a piece. So in this position here, knight h5 was again far from the best option. Instead, bishop c5 had to be played. Now you may ask, well, I'm not so sure. What about taking here? Then black would take on f3. And here, what is the move made by Hikaru? Hikaru had to play d3. And if he sees d3, now if, I don't know, the rook moves, you're capturing here. So on d3, if you take, you're also capturing the bishop, and black is better. So in this position, g3, rook e3 would be played, and now this would have been the play, but black is better, can take here, play h5, and black would have no trouble in this position. Anyway, at any rate, the game went crazy, and at the end, Hikaru was able, without being a piece down, to push his pawn. And here he did d3, and unfortunately, if white were to capture, you give check over here. So Alireza played king e1 by c3, rook b2, and unfortunately here for Alireza, check, and Alireza resigned because wherever you move the king, c2, c1, you promote to a queen. So once again, I want just to feature that this position was played twice by Hikaru, so it is possible that we will see either a Spanish opening, Berlin defense, or bishop c4, followed by, let's say, knight f6, Italian, gioco pianissimo variations. I hope you enjoyed this preview, and please tune in for the candidates coverage. Thank you so much.